What up, boys? Had a little bit of technical difficulties here, boys. I don't know what the hell's happened, but I can't seem to get my gameplay capture up. So hopefully it stays. Hopefully it stays on point. Sang TV, what's good? What's good? So yeah, hopefully it stays. Hopefully it stays like all good. It's a bit it's been a bit of a pain for me, so I've had to do a different route. We go for a bit of a screen capture to try to line everything up, and it's still not quite lined up, but nevertheless there's still something going on there, boys. There's still something going on. So that took a little bit longer than expected. Taylor, what's good? Mr. PJ, Wadio, good luck, Clouder. Good luck with your tourney. AFK, what's up? What's up, boys? We can finally. I'm happy for this tournament because we can actually finally have a play with our new toy, and we don't have to worry about Protector's Ultimate, boys. I'm sure a lot of you fellas feel the same. Finally get to play with our new birthday present. What I did want to do though is I actually wanted to try tier 21, like milestone buzz. So I actually was setting up to jump on stream earlier, but I couldn't get the display capture. So I can see it on the OBS. Boys, let me know if there's something wrong. The lining up is whatever. All I have to do is I got to try to make sure I don't move the cloud phone on this other monitor. Sometimes it does it. Well, actually, to be honest, more than sometimes it does it. It does it quite a bit. And then sometimes you have to just like keep fiddling around with things, and then it comes right. But yeah, super happy to not have to try to be fluffing around with Black Hole this tourney. That's gonna be sticking about it all day. I was like, yes, finally get to have a play and have a bit of a fun tourney. Why won't that transfer levels? Why won't that transfer levels, boys? So let's do this. Is that maxed out? Oh no, it's maxed out. No. Why? Why? We might as well put that in that then if it's maxed out. And I feel like we're in a good spot with our tech speed that we're a Pulsar Harvester Andy, boys. We're a Pulsar Harvester Andy. We're still a mythical PF Andy though. So we just roll like that. Let's just go with this, boys. So I think we can have a play around. JR, what's good? What's good? How's your progression and stuff been going, JR? Since we caught up? Oh, the Sabs. So that should all be doing its thing. We'll bump that up. Let's check our shockwave size. We just roll with it, boys. Maybe just pump our landmine up. Up, and away. Alright, I'll turn these perks off, see if we can get some lucky dip. Hey, what's that? Oh no, rebuild time's maxed. Disco Fever says, sup fam, good luck on the runs tonight. Good luck to you too, Disco Fever. JR's having a good day, Sven the Skull. Got the worst bracket. Oh dude, that is the worst feeling, man. When you luck out. When you luck out on a bracket. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I seem to be death-defying off the overcharge, which means I don't have enough HP in order to tackle this. So this is super interesting. And we do have a bit of an amp bot, boys, if you haven't noticed. And the reason why we've got an amp bot is because I low-key jumped the gun in that last video. And I respec'd the bot. And then I started the cooldown in the butt. And then I clicked. Fuck it, we'll just do a speed one, eh, boys? Just do a speed. Get it over and done with. And then I clicked. Hey, you gotta muck this up. And then I just went, you know what, who cares? Let's just... I'm not gonna have enough medals in a one-to-one sync to get anything good. But I just kind of went, oh well, who cares? We'll just roll with a pretty weak amp bot at the moment. And we'll just... Who cares, boys? Who cares? Who cares? It's not that deep. It's just the game. It's just the game, boys. But we did take a bit of a hit to the econ. And I'm not going to lie, I actually expected a little bit more survivability with the amp bot, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So that's another is what it is kind of moment. Oh, are we not an intro sprint anymore? So does that mean what? We've passed our PB? Well, that sucks. I'm not actually sure... I'm actually wondering if OA's a better contestant for this. I suppose the stuns are helping. Hey guys, and the motorboat streamer, the boys. The boys. The boys. Sven says the worst legends in months. Oh, stink. I stink. Hopefully the next one you gets a lot better. Question for you. Should I join a different bracket temporarily? Or does it matter to you? It could mean more keys and possibly bot respecs. Obviously it's fun at the same time. Let me know. I think when you join my bracket, I'm guaranteed a position down. But at the end of the day, bro, like... I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't really care, bro. You can join if you want to join. You can not join if you not want to join. It's all good, bro. It's just the game. It's just the game. So, Cloud, are you excited for the easy battle conditions? Bro, I was just talking to that. I'm actually excited to play with CF. Oh, which reminds me, I'll turn Poison Swamp Stun on. Because we got a little bit of uptime here. It's nothing to write home about. We're not in the trenches of World War I and riding home to our family. But look, it's something. It's a little bit of a layer. But I am definitely excited with these battle conditions to play with CF and just see what we get out of it. That's what I'm excited for. Because we low-key got stitched and had all those stints of what are those things? Protectors. Rubbish. Rubbish. Normally when I see a stint like that, it gives me PTSD when we had Permafast Ultimate, because of while they were waiting to change the way that things can get stun locked in that. And it makes me think like maybe there's another bug out there that made them want to give us Perma Protector. Not really too sure. But look, it's done now. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come, boys. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come. I'm Kratos, he reckons. Bro, my son absolutely loves that game. My son absolutely loves that game. PJ says, more keys equals more fun. I got Goldbot Plus yesterday and maxed it and tripled my sell income. Dude, when I seen and heard the stuff floating around for how good that sell economy is from Goldbot Plus, dude. Bro, that sounds so good. It sounds so good. Like, I would love to have all my labs at 6x. I'd love to have them at 6x so much. I did a little bit of investment in cells. Bit of a sneak peek, boys. And it did nothing for me. I was really hoping that I could get myself to the stage where I could farm 3 labs at 6. It didn't work out, boys. It didn't work out. If you have Antbot, maybe it'll be closer. So I lost about 10 to 15% economy, and that's like a huge hit. But at the same time, I mean, who knows? I actually thought that the tower would survive longer in its farming runs having the ant bot. And I mean, I know it's not like juiced up and it's not like a high uptime in that, but it's roughly about a 50% uptime at the base level bonus. But really did nothing. Oh, boys, 280. Boys, we're going to unlock tier 22. Bro, here we go, boys. Here we go. Tier 22. Run, dun, 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 dun. Here it is, boys. Finally got Goldbot range gold box. Only took 1.5 years. Time to work on bonus. Finally, dude. It's a slog, man. It's an absolute slog. And like, what really like, wow, I wouldn't say super annoys me. I mean, does it super annoy me? I mean, look, we got to keep the servers on at the end of the day, boys. But now I feel like the way with like how bots are is like it's like mandatory. I got to buy the battle pass, and the battle pass in this game is like the most expensive battle pass that I've ever seen since I was a little girl. Like no other game that I've played or seen. I mean, hey, look, it's not saying there's some out there, but dude, on a 2-week rotation, the price of the battle pass is absolutely yoked in this game. Here it is, boys. Tier 21, 2, sorry, unlocked. Tier 20 unlocked. I wanted 5 keys to get the bot presets, but no, dude, 5 keys away. You're so close. I bet you can smell it. 5 keys away. I tell you what, by the time we next see each other, I'll give you a congrats in advance. That's awesome. There it is, boys. Is that it? Is it 300 waves unlocks the next tier? Or do they change on these tiers? I'm going to dodge you to make sure you get at least 1 spot up. Oh, you're all goods, bro. Honestly, Taylor. Honestly, you're all goods, bro. You're all goods. Bro, you've been a part of this journey. Like my entire journey, bro. That showing up every week and all that means a hell of a lot more to me than what keys do. Straight up. Keys is just a currency, my brothers. And we'll say something cheesy, but friendships are forever. Oh. Oh. Did you get more levels in CF? Oh, so not since... Nah, like what I did earlier in the month for my birthday, but not like since then. And honestly, bro, like CF6, CF7, bro, even CF5 felt good. Unless it's like I really had to have it, and like I don't know, like the whole goal for me now is to move to tier 19. Tier 19 is like 400,000 years away, boys, but it's all the steps that we have to take to get to tier 19 should be the stuff that I'm slowly working towards. So I don't know if like more CF is required, if some sort of different style of a build is like on the cards. I don't really know like how what I'm in for at tier 19, because I've only really just settled into tier 18. But after watching like Tag's video when he showed the build, and I'm pretty sure it was talking about tier 19 and some of the, you know, the direction and stuff that you can go, woo wee boys, wee, that is a bucket list, brothers. Holy moly, boys, that is a bucket list of shit that we gotta get for tier 19. I can see why now people were saying, and of course, like everything, there's corners you can cut and all that sort of shit. But brothers, we all know this. There's 100 ways to skin a cat, but there's only one way to shave all Clouded's head. Boys, we can do this. We just have to come up with a bit of a game plan, execute on the steps. What will we say? Trust in the process, my brothers. We'll trust in the process, and hopefully in the, I want to say hopefully by Easter we're in tier 19. Hopefully by Easter we're in tier 19, boys. Dizzy, my man, how's it going? How's it going, big guy? Getting close to preset. I am 30 keys away, so this is how I ended up stuck with Antbot, because I'm 30 keys away, and then I'm in this weird thing where, shoot, I need to like quickly polish off my bot labs because we're only X amount of tournaments away, and then also, but I don't actually really have a good total amount of medals that I should be doing this, and I was just like, you know what, who cares, it's just a game, let's do it. If we make the wrong decision, well, fuck it, eh? Who cares? We'll figure it out, brothers, we'll figure it out. Shadow Saber, what's good, what's good? Join Zephyr's bracket today. Sven, congrats. Grandpa, what's up? Dizzy coming in with the dono, boys. So boys, $4.99, you guys know the drill. At 10 cents a motorboat, 50 motorboats coming. 50 motorboats. Cold Sauce coming with the stars. The stars, boys. Appreciate you, Cold Sauce. Eagle. What's Tag's long bucket list for tier 19? It was a really good, like, I think like a lot of the stuff that Tags puts out there. Look, son, I got stars. Did you get stars?
Where?
Over there. Stars. Jules, sorry.
Oh.
Do you get stars or Jules?
Nah, I don't.
That's alright. One day. One day you will be remembered. This is why I will always be remembered, big guy. Yeah, the video, like a lot of the stuff that Tags puts up, like he's really good at explaining you know, a lot of things, and especially stuff or directions that people can consider and stuff. I actually like really enjoyed the video. Definitely go check it out if you're making moves, getting close to tier 19. I'm not really too sure. But I kind of feel like my mind kind of works like as soon as I move up a tier and I settle in it, I start thinking about how do I get to the next tier. And then whatever decisions I'm like making along the way, it's like with that as I don't know, that as where the goalpost is supposed to be. Boys, we're still here. 400 waves. I'm actually at the point where I just want this to hurry up and end. Bigger swamp. Just want this to hurry up and end so we can get into the tourney. Going from tier 18 to tier 19 is a bit of a jump, and that's it looks like a pretty big jump. I skipped tier 19. Holy moly! I'm just trying to figure out how to get there, and brother just skipped it all together. The reroll shards, the module as shards, and the shards all together are worth the skip. That sounds like it. Cad's got a rough bracket. Damn. Hopefully the next one's a good one. That's good. That's a good 50. I got Spartan in my bracket. Oh, nice, nice. Buy 49 motorboat. 49 motorboats, boys, and get one free. 50 mobos. Babe, you've been summoned. You've been summoned for 50 mobos. That's it, boys. That's how we don't get... What do they call it on YouTube? Shadow nerfs, bro. I swear I get shadow nerfs, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe, like, YouTube just, like... Maybe some people don't find it entertaining if you talk about Jews or something like that. Like, YouTube gets hella sensitive about shit. I know Twitch gets sensitive about shit too. My wife always says, like, babe, the stuff that you say on the internet, it's going to be on there forever. You know, in 5 years' time, somebody might, like, bring it back in Clip Farm. Boys, like, I don't care. I don't care, brothers. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like, anybody who gets their knickers in a twist, it's not like I'm ever going to see them. It doesn't even matter. It's not like I'm even going to see them. JR says it's a bloody good deal. 50 mobos. 50 mobos. Sup Motorboda. Boys really like it, eh? I think, like, what we're going to have to do, boys, we're going to have to, like, just tattoo a nip on here. And then, like, if I get the motorbike, I can motorboat back, boys. Oh, we can use this. Boys, anyone who missed the other stream, I'm going to go, what is that? It's like right there. Boys, I did my son. I've been doing, like, up here in the pec. So, like, you got, like, the two pecs, and there's like a fucking point under here. Always knots up. And but I did my wife's back the other day. It looks like my son went to school. If you guys remember the last stream, my son went to school and I said, "Did you show your mates?" And then he was like, "Yeah." And he's like, I told them, because it's school holidays over here. He's like, I told them I wrestled with a fucking squid. Right, boys, here we go. Tier 22. Oh, what's this? What's that? Boys, we can roll some modules. 1,200 gems. Boys, let's do this. So first up, before we hit the next tier, first up, we got 250 stones. We might as well do this before the tourney. So they're both 5 seconds each, so I mean, who really cares? It doesn't even matter. We just go boom. Yes, Uncle Fuds. So we're getting very close to a perma. Now we're gonna hit the Gamba. Everybody, Gamba in chat. Gamba. We'll save the 230 gems so that we can guarantee we can do the reruns, because we already lost a little bit of time here, boys. So Gamba. Again, Gamba. Oh, Uncle fucking Fuds. Gamba. Uncle Fuds, you gotta make me hit pity, not on the live, Uncle. Fucking Uncle. How much we got left? We got one pool left. And such is the life of the tower players, my brothers. That's such is the life of the tower player. Nah, you know, like, at the end of the day, boys, I don't even want the project. I just wanted the rares anyway. I'm not even... Here's the thing, boys. I actually wanted to not get project funding. Like, don't get it twisted. I don't want yous getting it all fucked up. I actually wanted to not get anything. Death ray resistance. Enemy speed. So I'm thinking fast are going to be a problem. Oh, well, ultimate weapon. Basic ultimate. So bosses or fast will be a problem. Oh, next tier. Next tier, boys. 22. Tier 22, boys. What are we looking at? Let's go get shmammered. Let's go get shmemmered and just hurry up and get in a run. Whoa, off the rip. Off the rip, boys. We don't even have enough time to undevo ourselves. Uncle Fuds. Bro, that was some luck, eh? That was some luck, boys. What was that? What was that? Oh, look, if we're lucky, we might get 10 waves. That was some fucking luck, eh? Well, boys, that was rubbish. Boys. How's Uncle Fuds gonna do me like that? How's Uncle Fuds gonna do me like that, boys? Let's just get to 10 waves. When's the first reward? Is it like 20 or 30 waves or something like that? Let's get the first fucking thing. And then let's boot it, boys. Let's get this shit started. Let's get this started. No, you're forgetting the conversation rate. It hurts. Yeah, son. Yeah, that's why, young fella. That's why, young fella. I was farming tier 19, 18 to 9,000 waves. I've heard that. I've heard you had to put in a bit of work in tier 18 before you can have your, everything, enough player power to move up. How's CF7 versus CF5? Not gonna lie, bro, I would have been happy with just CF5. All it means is just more bulbing on tanks. But I'm not gonna lie, CF5, CF6, like even better. CF6 felt good. Like I think at CF6 it can do a full rotation from one side of the screen to the other. I think. And then like CF7's like one side of the screen to the other and a little. And a little diddle. It's not worth like, oh wow, hey look. I'm not gonna make those sorts of claims that it's not worth. I just felt like it felt better. You guys know what I mean, like how do we feel what shapes through a game feels like? But you guys know what I mean. It just like felt like it was a good improvement. But the other way, not so much, boys. Not so much. Not so much. Or Carter, don't you have Premium Pass too? I don't think I have the early one because I think one of those Premium Passes, it was only like, boys, it was only like 100 stones or something. And I was like, I'm not buying this pass for 100 stones. I think that's all it was worth. It was worth like 2 cents or nothing. So I just didn't bother. What are you thinking for Antbot over Flamebot's double damage? Yeah, that's the other thing that I didn't think until after I unlocked Antbot. That I like didn't even think about having Flamebot. I kind of like just jumped into it. As in the last progress update, I kind of like just did it and then I was like, ah, shit, maybe I should have thought about this. If anything, I'll remember you for your OF massage with the boy. Oh, bro. Even my daughter was cracking up on that one, eh? She's like, fire, you were rolling me on that stream. The boys Gamba, come on, project funding Gamba. D-Knowles, how we doing? I'm holding the boys up a bit. I'm supposed to hurry up and jump in Tawny. But we unlocked tier 22. So, yeah, man, I'll take that. I'll take that. There's a bit of a title for the next progress update. But kind of at the stage where it's like, I just need this to hurry up and end. Just need to hurry up and end because I'm actually really happy to try this tournament. I just want to see what CF goes like. Alright, let's see if we got any cheeky stones. Any cheeky stones for the boys? How much is that? Next. 70, 20, 70. Oh. I think, boys, we can do one more pull. And then we should still have enough to do runs. Let's do it. Eyes closed. Oh, Uncle Fuds. Uncle Fuds. This is because that time that I spilt grape juice on his favourite rug. That one time at Thanksgiving. Alright, boys. Let's do this. I can fight still, Matt. Hey, how did I lose the energy shield, boys? Oh, it's got that instant wave 1 spawn, eh? Boys, we actually get to... Let's move protectors. Oh, well, like, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We'll set this up. We'll do our level skips. And if you can you remind me to check how many levels we skipped on the enemy after this 20? Okay, target priority. So I feel like fast are going to be a problem. And then obviously boss, because wasn't it basic ultimate? Is it basic ultimate? We'll probably bounce in between the two to figure out what's the actual problem. Yeah, basic ultimate. So bosses will probably end up being the problem. Let's do our range. 98 meters. I'm not gonna lie. I actually think... Boys. One handy. I need the soundboard. Fuck. Oh, what? Wow. Boys. Hey, where did it go? Where did it go? Did I push the wrong thing? Oh no, where did it go? Where did it go? Dude, hold on, let's go back. Because it will be easy for us. Wait. Where are we? Sven, that was you, eh, Sven? Was that you, Sven? You cheeky monkey, you. Was that you, Sven? I appreciate you, big dog. Super appreciate you. You didn't have to do that, man. Honestly. There's much more deserving, nicer people in the world than the boar-headed warlord. Super appreciate you, big guy. Taylor says, let me know when you have a full bracket. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, do we have to count? That looks like plenty of people, eh? That looks like plenty of people. Surely that's the 20, 30 people. Sublimical vibes. I borrowed shit in the hands and clap line when I got asked if I wanted to come into work on my day off. Dude, that is the perfect time to use that expression. And I actually got it off my wife. So believe it or not, boys, because me and my wife have been together for like 20 years. Believe it or not, brothers, we are like the same person. She is like me, but with long hair, honestly. Honestly, she's awesome. She's the one that come up with that. I think she busted it out on her boss too. Same sort of situation. Alright, so what are we like? What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and then we're just gonna make sure. And then like what you guys can do as a team. And she's like, motherfucker, I would rather shit in my hands than clap than go and do that for you. Everyone gets a bit stunned. They like shit in my yeah. Visualize that shit. Do you want to shit in your hands and clap? No. Well, why the fuck would I want to do that? Perfect time to do it. Mr. Flipster, what's good? You should be sweet, Taylor. Sorry, it's probably like me trying to keep up with chat. Expiry, what's good? Good luck to you too, man. Good luck to you too. Sven, you're a legend, bro. Absolutely appreciate you. I say what we can do. Oh, no, actually. Depends on how many reruns we want to do. I feel like confidently we could probably run at 5x. What do you think, boys? The biggest threat should be fast and obviously the boss. But it's probably like eventually just getting chipped down by fast. Whoa, look how big that ant bot is, boys. Look how big that ant bot is. The connection was so bad, it did not make sense to keep streaming. But thanks for checking in. Yeah, so many of you guys stream like during what would be the day for me. And like I do try to like I chuck it up on my phone. I just like put it over here. Or sometimes I turn the screen off. Boys, here's a funny one. Sometimes I turn the screen off. And then I just listen to the audio. Boys, I didn't even realize. XL Daily. Did you realize at the 9:30 meeting today that there was someone streaming the tower coming out of my phone? It was like, so like, if you think like HR, I think that's what everybody calls it around the world, but like the person that's like the head of HR is like, when the meeting finishes, like, oh, heads up. Is someone talking to you on the phone? Someone's talking. Are you in a phone call? Or something like that. And I like checked my phone and I was like, fuck, it's someone's live stream. I can't remember whose stream it was, but that's kind of what it is for time zone. That's why I appreciate you fellas when you show up, because you fellas show up, and I know it's an ungodly time for a lot of you fellas, and you know, it's always much appreciated. If we want to be like warm and fluffy brothers, it's always much appreciated. Now hopefully, even with the ultimate weapon down, hopefully we get like some good RNG on the Poison Swamp brothers. Hopefully. Nice video between you and Mr. Flister. I can't lie, I watched the whole thing without stopping. JR, you're the man, bro. You're the man. I was like, I should like, to do the time justice, I should have broken up into sections. I should have edited and all that sort of stuff. But boys, I'm not gonna lie. Since I went to edit up that live stream one day and then just slam it for the clips, I got mad PTSD, man. Like, it was like a 2 or 3 hour stream. I spent however many more hours sifting through to like chop it up, and then for some reason it wouldn't save the video. Like, I can watch it on the PC. I can watch it in the, I don't know, whatever the editing software was, but I couldn't do anything with it. It's just like stuck in the software. And I was so let down and deflated, and like, I was just like, fuck this. But I do, me and Mr. Flips had like good yarns like before and like after and stuff, and he did like low-key, you know, inspire me a bit to like get some software, get the shit together, start like clipping up stuff and stuff like that, because all of this is fun to us, boys. It's all fun. It's all funsies. It's all funsies. And I do genuinely enjoy it. What I don't enjoy is if there's like a technical difficulty. Like, I do a whole 55-minute video and I forget that the audio is not on. Like, that's the stuff that like really like, it like boils my blood, and it makes me like, oh fuck. It's pretty up there with those module pulls we just did. Uncle Fuds, what were those module pulls? Oh, Uncle Fuds, how you gonna do us like that, Uncle Fuds? My wife cooked some burnt ass omelets, and I used that line. Ryan the Gangster ran his whole tourney at 5x, and I think we should all follow his lead. I think this should be one of those ones where we can comfortably roll at 5x. You know what we are going to do? Because this is the first time we get to play with CF, I suppose. We're going to turn it on, boys. We're going to turn it on. This is the first day we get to play with our birthday present. Where is it? CF. There we go, boys. Ooh. Wow. Get to look at its glory. Oh, the other thing I'll turn on, I'll make sure Spotlight's on. I'm sure that I say this each time, but I'm genuinely interested in what we're struggling with outside of Spotlight. Oh, boys, let's eat this up. Let's chew this up. So fasts and bosses. But at least it's not enemy speed and enemy knockback resistance. That'll be cancer. We got no protectors being a problem. My shockwave size isn't right. Focus, Peter. Fuck's sakes. I've been telling you, Peter. Focus up, lad. Focus up. I'm actually wondering if eventually in this, like, it won't actually be chipping in bosses, that maybe fleets might become the problem. Fleets might become the problem. I rolled some modules, came back to the run to no shields and no second wind with 2 cape waves. Going to fix the chipping issues when using the menus. Oh, bro, that's so annoying, the touching the menu thing. And like, you know, like, lads, boys, brothers, cousins, we're all well versed in the little quirky things and the bugs that the game has. But like, I still forget. Honestly, I still forget stuff. I'm like, touch something and I'm like, damn it, I knew I shouldn't have touched that. What did I do that, fam? Why did I do that? Alright, we're in the danger zone, boys. So this one should be coming up to the double fleet. Mr. Flipster says we'll have some help for you by the weekend or the cutting. For the cutting. How big is your spotlight now? I think it's like 62 degrees. So it's still a baby light. 62 degrees. Still a baby spotlight. It's definitely on the cards. It's possibly something that comes after a perma poison swamp. And I might even roll poison swamp over 10 seconds. Like, so instead of 70-70, like an extra 10 seconds. So to combat the battle condition. So there's always a perma poison swamp. But at some stage we're going to have to decide whether we keep pushing it and then going for 2 permas. Something like that. I'm not really too sure. And for the amount of investment it is, I don't know. If anyone is like in a similar position, I would probably recommend you should probably be sure what you want to do. But I'm just having one of those kind of moments where it's like, yeah, I'll just throw in an extra layer of CC. And I'm not really thinking too much like into it. It just, to me, it kind of makes sense. Because it should technically help me to cover like a grouping of battle conditions. Like, it's not a hard counter. It's not going to solve anything. But it's just like an extra layer. That's kind of where my mind is, boys. It's kind of where my mind is. See if an Antbot looks like the old Windows Media Player. The trippy visualizer. Bro, that's what this game's like. It's like the old, it's just like a visualizer simulator. It's a Uncle Fuds. Because Uncle Fuds is an old cunt like us. That's where he got it from, eh? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trigger something in all those millennials. Where I'm going to do something that's nostalgic to them. Like the media automatic visualizer. And I'm going to like, I'm going to make them pay for it. With their cold with their cold earned cash, I'm going to make them pay for it. And they won't even know. They're just they're literally playing an old audio. What did you call it? You put it perfectly. What did you call it? A Windows Media Player. The visualizer. That's what we're doing, boys. We're playing the visualizer simulator. PJ's telling me to shut up and focus. Enemy speed does nothing after max heat, which you can reach every run now. Where is the... What does the total speed? 158 times faster. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, we haven't berserked yet. Have we berserked yet? Bro, that overcharge is hanging in there, boys. Holy moly. Alright, you know what I'm going to do, boys? We're going to get rid of this boss and this fleet. Okay, can't. There's too many. I need to get rid of these bosses and these fleets. Feel me out. Feel me out, boys. Oh, we got another fleet and another boss and another boss. I'm actually going to... I need to move my orb. I'm going to move an orb to try to trim some of this crap. But I can't because I'm getting hammered. Getting hammered like this. Like this. Like Brian the Junkie from the South Island. Oh, we got no chance of moving the orbs. Oh no, boys. Okay, so we're probably only going to be able to move the orb when second wind comes. Oh, looks like the orbs look like a really nice spot for bosses though. But this is a little bit too ridiculous, don't you think, brothers? 7th with 1350 waves. That is what I call a bracket, boys. 2 sleepers. Keys to the city, here I come. Bro, Mr. Flipster, congrats, bro. 1350 is no joke either. That's some good waves. Alright, that overcharge is hanging in there, brothers. Holy moly. Now everything's hitting the commander. What is going on, boys? What is going on? I mean, maybe I was supposed to just leave the orbs there for the bosses, because, bro, that's a lot of bosses. And maybe, like, all the chains and all the bullets hit a death defy on a death defy down. Okay. Let's do this. Extra orbs. Let's trim some of this mud that's around the corners. Let's trim some of this mud, boys. Whoa. Alright, 64Q. 1 energy shield. Still got wings. We're going straight for a PB, boys. This is it. Don't get scared now. But there's probably a lot of PBs. Oh, he's going to take my energy shield, you dog. Alright, we got nothing. We have got nada. We have got nada. Expire says 2 Perma Poison Swamp is not expensive with subs. Are the subs like 10 seconds each? I'm all in buffing my Death Wave, getting ready to make damage dealer for version 29. Hell yeah. Nah, I don't think the devs will adjust anything further towards EHP. I think it's more, or like to, let's say, EHP pure towers. I think it's just more so everybody, I don't know, works towards making every stat matter. And my kind of version of like every stat matters that so that a player doesn't invest in a specific stat or grouping a stat and then feel like at a different stage of the game that was a waste of time investing in a stat, or like its stat becomes redundant, like Defense Absolute. That's like something where you know, you're kind of like, wow, now that I've unlocked Respec Workshop, should I actually be respecking and taking coins out of Defense Absolute because it does nothing? Alright, Lost Wings. We got an energy shield back. We're already up a PB, boys. We're already up a PB. Those rays are annoying. Don't know what we're supposed to do about those. We're just supposed to die. Oh, look, and there's a super vampire. Boom, here we'll go demon mode. And now we're sailing it out, boys. Outer intro sprint, 1600 waves. The pure chaos on the stream. The pure chaos on the stream. Bot looks like the Borderlands symbol. WAMP. If you move more orbs out, one click, it will hit bosses. Wait. Are they too... Oh, that's for the energy net though, eh? But they should, where they are, be able to hit bosses at the stun line. Oh, look at the fast, boys. Look at the fast. Can you see it? Can you see him? Can you see him? The fast is slipping in. And the range. And the everything. And the, you know, and the green grass grows all around. And the green grass grows all around. Let's move this. And the fast and the hole. And the vampire and the commander. And the commander and the tree. And the ant bot. Green grass grows all around. Look at the chaos, boys. What is going on? Is this what it... Oh, because it takes all my damage. Look at that. It steals all my damage. I forgot this was a thing. What is it? Every 10 waves. Every 10 waves, it cuts a centimeter off your dick to see your balls harder, boys. It's like every 10 waves you do, it cuts a centimeter off your dick. Oh, looky. There it is, boys. Up the PB. Run, dun. What? Oh, wow. Wow, what was that, boys? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stretch out a little bit more girth. We're going to get a little bit more girth on the tower range. WAMP bot, boys. Wow, that was riveting, boys. What the hell was that? What the fuck is going on? I had to slow it down. Oh, because I just like, bro, boys, I'm not gonna lie, I've never lived this long since I was a little girl. And I'm glad you guys are here to share this moment with me. Older than the hills, but younger than the mountains. 13th with 1476 and a couple sleepers. Why have you not spent the 3.6Q? They're saving for labs. The labs are expenny, but also some of that coin actually belongs to modules because I don't have Ancestral Project funding, unfortunately. But if I spend that coin, I won't be able to afford to max out my BHD. Alright, boys. We'll quickly check the bracket and I'll quickly catch up on chat. So, you guys know the drill. If you see somebody you know, give them a shout out. Not a live sheep. Not a live sheep. Is this you, PJ? Actually, that's you, Nebula. Not a live sheep. Oh, that's right, because we got to unalive all the sheep. Because YouTube hates it when I say these bad words. Potato Man. Millard. Permanently Baffled. That's a cool name. That's a cool handle. Yoshi. I'm assuming that's Zombie Smasher. And there's like, that's as many characters as you can do. Zombie Smasher. Half Crunchy. That's a cool name. The Insane One. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Boys, we're going to fill you in on something. If you're going to call yourself Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, you better be taking the bracket out. Alright, let's see how many campers we got. Hold your breath. Okay. Okay. Boys, we're up. Are we up? Okay, let's get like all the minions to there. The guys are still got to keep running. Okay, milestone. This is what we were looking for. Where did it go? How do we fucking claim? Next, 100k, boys. My man coming. Clicks for days. Look at that. All of the lights. All the Flipstar. Click this shit. Clip this shit. Look at that. What was that, boys? Look, we get to do it again. Ready, boys? We get to do it again. Ready for the flashes? This is what it's like when it's. This is what it's like for millennials. This is what it's like for tower players to club. This is the closest thing we get to the strobe lights in the clubs. Yes. You better clip that shit, Mr. Flipstar. Oh, we got a skin. Look at that. Woohoo! Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Ready? Ready? Come on, boys. Join in with me. Put your hands up. Look at that. Millions of coins. Millions of gems. Boys, we're up. We are so up. Boom. Boom. Wow. What was that, boys? What was that? You know what time it is? Gamba. 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 Alright. First of all, we're going to do it with the stones. Boys, we're going to do it with the stones. Where were we? Cooldown. Boom. Is that 70 seconds? Or do I need 2 more clicks? 120 seconds. That's 80 seconds. Alright, boys. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. So what is that? 1800. So we go 9 pulls. And then that's enough to keep. That's enough, boys, to keep do more runs. Alright, boys, let's do this. Gamba. Close your eyes. Motherfuck. And again. But I'm actually gonna hit pity. Uncle Fudge, you're gonna make me hit pity on stream. No way. Bro, am I pushing the right button? What's going on? 5 days left. Uncle Fuds. I mean, thanks. Did we break pity on that? Uncle Fuds. How you gonna do me like that? Bro, I'm your favorite nephew. Run dun 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 dun. Boys. Oh no, we got one more pull. What is that? Double ohm chip? Okay, extra star. I'm pretty sure I got that at 5 star. Oh no, okay, so that's the 5 star, boys. That's the 5 star. Run dun 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 dun. Wow, that was wild. He really gonna make me hit pity, eh? 5 star. That's alright. That means, look, we're gonna slow down the. We're staying positive here, boys. We're staying positive. Oh, look, we can do another click. Well, fuck, it doesn't even matter which one we pick, eh? At the end of the day. It's the same thing. 5 seconds. Boom. Is that right? Is that? That's 60. Yeah, it's 80. So go here. Boom. Okay. So one more click takes that to 70 seconds. And then we get the other one. And we've got a fucking perma poison swamp. Oh, we might get it after this tourney. Oh no, that's not enough. That's 300 and alright. Catch up on chat. Catch up on chat. Were we changing anything? Oh, range. Range, boys. Go for 22. 22. Boom. Boom. Let's throw it in here and then let's catch up with everyone. Yeah, look, see, everybody's still doing their thing. Everybody's still doing their thing. Claim. Freebie. On the house. Sven, the man. Appreciate you, big dog. That's the millennial. Boys, that was the millennial clubbing. I feel like I was in a rap video. That was... What was that? What was that? What was that? I forgot like it does like all those tiers. I was like, oh shit, we got 46 fucking rewards. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Alright, time to catch up on the Chiznats. Get to see some gambling. Hell yeah. Bro, that was wild. Amp Strike boosts damage by 5 times. They could easily throw a bone to EHP and make Sharp Fortitude buff regen and HP 5 times. Bro, it'll make dissonance runs a hell of a lot easier. I'll tell you that. Oh, that's what we've got to do. Oh, to see how many skips we got. 170. So we got more that other tournament, but because we had an ancestral mod, we still got the mythic. We're still rolling with the mythic. Nice PB. I got one in champs today too. 1100 waves. Let's go. Let's go. That's top champs too, eh? Like 1100 waves. That's like right at the top of champs. These are the best PB battle conditions if there were. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty wild. Click your damage so we can see how much it's taken away. What is in the green grass? We can chicken dance, please. Every 10 waves. Looks like mine's way off by 30. I'm pretty sure it's 10 waves, eh? Overheat. Damage decay? 28 levels every 10 waves. Yeah, boys. So we got absolutely rimmed in that. That was wild. Good run, thanks expiring. Mr. Flipster had his hands up too. What I should have done is I should have just cranked the music up on this, boys. Should have just drowned my voice out, crank the music up. Boys, that was wild. 1100 waves got me mid bracket today. Others still keep running too. The RNG of the L bracketo. What did we end up getting, boys? 1635. 1635. So that is... Fuck. That's a lot of maths. So 130 times 28, is it? 130 times 28. Boys, that's not the number. Nah. Because it's every 10 levels. And it was 130 waves above the overheat mechanic. So 13 levels times 28. Can you see that? Or is that in reverse? 364 levels that run took off my workshop. And like, because most stats are backloaded on the back end or whatever, those are like your most important, like the hits that you take is like the hits that XL Daily takes in those back shots. Alright, let's like pump this up a little bit. Go up. I actually got to go above 98. And I'm going to try to... I just want to turn my inner landmines on for a second. I want to see where they are to the range line. What's that? 84 meters? Oh, we're going to make sure we don't get chipped, boys. So go, what is it? 98. Oh, a little bit closer. Alright, this is the danger zone, boys. I do not recommend this. This is the danger zone. But I'm going to try to just smash on the bosses at this range. and at the same time try not to get shredded up from like fast or so, oh, not fast, range or something, like, because everything was slipping in there, boys. Everything was slipping in there. Alright, so it's like 290 something, I think. Maybe more, 3. Boink. Yeah, that'll do, donkey. That'll do, donkey. Wow, that was a run and a half. That was a run and a half. Oh, we got that extra click in the poison swamp too, eh, boys? Or is there just so much on the screen I can't even see the poison swamp? I'm pretty sure the toggle's on for it. Maybe I need to. I'll turn other toggles off. We just leave the poison swamp on. I'm pretty sure I turned the stun on. Mr. Flipster said that's what she said. So, the problem that I'm going to have is I'm hoping this week the bot cooldown lab will be completed, so then I can go to 1-to-1 sync, but I don't have an overall good enough total medal amount to have anything near even close to where we were for the butt. So I'm going to have even though the butt's going to be at a 1-to-1 sync, it's going to be a very subpar 1-to-1 sync. I didn't really think about that until after I respec'd and started doing the labs. And then I did think about it in time to stop that and buy myself more time. But then I was like, look, at the end of the day, I'm 30 keys away. If we target like 4 keys of tourney, it's really not that far away, boys. You know, 3 weeks away or something like that. And if we get any more than 4 keys, obviously take it as super fortunate. Now, we have been fortunate lately that we've had a pretty good streak on the key side, but I never take stuff like that for granted. I know the RNG behind it. I know there's good brackets, bad brackets, all that other sort of thing. And with that, I show myself out. See you around and talk soon, my man. Bro, thanks for stopping in, Mr. Flipstar. Super appreciate you. I look forward to our next rendezvous, my man. Alright, that was a super PB. I don't know if we're going to beat it. So from here, we just roll maximum Latimus Dorso. Boys, that'll be lovely if we get 8 keys, but I don't know, man. I don't know, boys. Up the amp bot. I mean, is this one where we should be running like a smaller range and run orbital augment? I still feel like CF7 is enough to run like... I feel like you need more than CF7 to just run like a straight OA. But Chicka Joe just spent another 2k gems and got my last mod to Ancestral and second Dim Core. Let's go. My man. My man. Congratulations. Congratulations, Guildy, I should say. Boys, we are cruising. So, yeah, fuck, we're just cruising. CF with the swirly. It's like CF's like, it's like this. It's like when you get waves. You know, you bowl into you're in the club like that. You're like, whoa, waved out. Hold on, we're gonna have to do these ones. So it sounds like this too. We're gonna be like that. Just waving through the clubs.
when you're too mashed, everyone's standing on top of each other, you're just like trying to make it to the bar. Right, sorry, blow your eardrums out, boys. There we go. Sorry, boys. I was just super feeling the stream. I was feeling myself. Feeling the donos, boys. Feeling the love. Farm DC's up to legendary now. So pumped, bro. Hell yeah. Bro, I need another star on my dim core. I didn't realize that it could only level to 220. But honestly, I'd rather put those 2 dim cores to another one and just stomach the, I suppose, the loss in power. My arms just grew an inch. What up, Clouded? How long you been bald? Bro, so I haven't really like had a hairstyle, like I suppose since high school, and high school was many moons ago. Like I'm knocking on the doors of 40, and like I want to say like as soon as I got into my 20s or like mid 20s, and like the corners were, I don't know, start going a little bit uneven. Where's the hands? And the corners start going a little bit uneven, but I just shaved from there. Just kept it tidy. It's just way tidier that way. So way lower maintenance. Way tidy. Like heaps of people do heaps of stuff and they try to like hide the corners and then do all this sort of stuff. Go to the bar. Nah, fuck, bro. You know, I'm married, got kids. I ain't worrying what I look like. 212 waves. Did you jump in this bracket, XL Daily? Daily. Alright, I'm a little bit nervous. So hold on. Did you jump in this bracket? Where are you? Oh, you didn't jump in here. Or did you do a run earlier? Oh shit, what am I? Hold on. No, we're good. We're good, boys. I had a memory lag there for a second. I was about to push the exit. I was about to put exit on the run, boys. I was about to put the exit on the run. 212 waves. So what did you get last time? You got... Was that 100 and something? That's a PB. That's a PB, brother. Freeze-dry Maniac got a rough bracket. 1600 to 1700 for keys. Whoa, what is that? 1700 waves to get keys. Bro, what in the time to join was that? Nah, I heard you say right into it and click to join, then realized that was your tier 22 run. Oh shit, that's my bad. I got caught up in the milestones. I don't know why I wanted to do it. I was just like, I think like, so what happened is I went to go start the stream. And like half an hour before, like I was going to start it and I was just going to muck around with like milestones and, you know, just a little bit of a funsy. And then I couldn't get the tail picture to come up. And I'm surprised that we've got it up on the screen now. Because, boys, I spent like half an hour, honestly. Like half an hour. I was like trying everything. I was trying to pull the windows. And it just wasn't pulling from, the cloud phone. Like, I don't know what the hell. But it's not the first time it does it. It's normally like as soon as I like boot it up, it's like it's not working. Like, it gets a little bit finicky like that. Like, maybe I need to like check if there's an update for OBS and that. The only annoying thing is sometimes when you do an update on OBS, it resets a bunch of your settings. So you get these things, what do they call them? They call them scenes. And then you set the scenes up, and then it's all the tabs of like the things that you want. Like if you want a picture, you want a chat on the side, you got like all these little settings, and you turn them off and on. But like every time I go to turn the one for the gameplay on, like literally every stream, it takes a while to boot up. This was just not having a bar of it tonight. So I removed them all, and then I went to set them back up, and it just kept doing it. It was just not playing ball. So how we're actually watching it at the moment is we're watching it like as a display, and I've cropped it out to try to make it kind of fit and get rid of a bunch of shit. So how it should be working is as soon as I boot the game up, so when I boot the game up, it should automatically fill into the slot. It just, just not liking me tonight. Oh, look at all the bosses, boys. The Antbot coming for the win. Oh, what's the Sab taken? What is the Sab taken? Chronofield. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. You fucking piece of shit. Stole my energy shield. Bro, that was rubbish. Stole my Chronofield. That's what you get, eh? That's what you get. The Tower.lol website has you getting 6 keys and 9th. Hell yeah. Bro, sometime PJ, we'll have to catch up, bro. You have to show me how to use it properly. Because I always forget how to use it. I don't know if I'm clicking on the wrong tabs or what I'm doing. Oh, what's the Sab doing? Spotlight. Boys, this just... Boys, we're not getting much luck with these Sabs. Fucking piece of shit. Taking my Spotlight. They're taking my 20... Taking my 21 in charms. Oh, boys, it shaved me off 200 waves earlier. Bad luck on the Sabs. Full send. All gas. No brakes. 5:42 a.m. in the UK time. Damn, my man. Are you just getting up for work? Sounds like you need to hire a technical advisor. Oh, I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. Here we go. YouTube demonetization. Bro, they honestly... YouTube doesn't like a lot of things that I do. I just roll with a fuck it. I got an easy bracket for keys. Bad bracket at the top. Oh, so all the heavy hitters at the top are all fighting it out. Don't use bad language or does it matter? It does matter. Yeah, 100% does matter. But it doesn't matter to me. If that kind of makes sense. Like... You can be like super proper and like look, like here's the reality. The reality is I'm doing it for funsies, and I know I'm not going to retire doing something like this. And like because it's purely for fun, I have the freedom to act and speak and do whatever I want and tell whatever outrageous stories about Brian the crackhead and all sorts of shit like that, and it doesn't really matter to me. And like I suppose for a lot of the boys it means like I'm gonna speak whatever's on my mind. Like let's say for example, like I'm in the creator program or whatever, and we're all in the group chat and we all got a meeting next week and all sorts of stuff like that. Like I just say what's on my mind or something like that, and let's say the powers that be don't want that and don't want me a part of the creator program. Like it doesn't matter to me. Like it's just like, and I suppose there's like probably like a level of, I don't know, I suppose genuineness that the boys probably sense. Because it's like, I'm gonna say what I fucking want. I'm gonna do what I fucking want. Because I'm a big boy now. I'm a big boy now. So it's like, yeah, and like I've had it on heaps. I've had the ads taken off and stuff like that, you know, make fun of Jews or something like that, and they don't like it. You know, that's what it is. You know, I suppose it's like saying things that I say every day otherwise. Like, this is exactly how we're talking otherwise. This is exactly how we act otherwise. And there's probably like a level of like realness that I suppose the boys can sense. That it's like, dude, this is how this follows. I mean, Arcs excel daily. If anything in IRL, 10,000 times worse. Even my wife. My wife's like, my wife already knows how, you know. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Post the graph to your YouTube. Gotta go, man. Good luck with the rest of your runs. Expiry, thanks for stopping in, man. Super appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Much love, brother. People who don't cuss aren't genuine as the full-time cussers. It's also like down here and like down under. Like, bro, we have the worst potty language. And I think it like England's the same. Or, you know, UK's the same. Australia, New Zealand. Every second word is like cunt. F-bombs, C-bombs, B-bombs. Bro, boys, this is like what probably heaps of people overseas find that weird, bro. We drop hella N-bombs. Bro, N-bombs are standard around here. Like, it's how everybody talks. Like, it is not... But I suppose like heaps of people in the States get super triggered about it, you know, like, oh, because of this and that, boys, we don't give a fuck down here. We all saying that shit. We're all dropping N-bombs. Bro, old people are dropping N-bombs. We all use that language. You know, it means like it obviously doesn't have the same context like it does in like, you know, the States or whatever, but boys, everybody's saying that shit down here. Like, ask PJ. PJ and JR, like, how many times, like, over in Australia are you hearing people dropping N-bombs? Like, bro, that's standard. It's standard language. We love swearing. Otherwise, we wouldn't show up here. They like the potty mouth. They like the potty mouth. Oh, I mean, like, if I was being super serious, like a good example is, like, you'll see, like, a bunch of the boys' streams and that. What was that? You see a bunch of the boys' streams and that, and then obviously, like, they take the content creation, like, you know, serious, which you should. Like, I'm in no way saying people shouldn't. But, like, if you jump in VCs and that, like, the conversations are, like, a hell of a lot different than, like... And that's because, like, when you're on the platform, like, you know, there's an expectation from, I suppose, a large group of the audience, and there's an expectation, obviously, from the platform that you're using that you conduct yourself in a certain way. But, boys, I ain't never listened to nobody. I never listened to nobody. I ain't listened to my mama. I ain't listened to my dad. Sure as hell I'm not going to listen to YouTube. And whatever that results in that, boys, is whatever the result is. If Uncle Google ends up whipping our butt because of it, we just take it on the chin. It is what it is. Have you fellas seen like maybe some stuff that I say might be like a bit off-centered in that? Boys, I'm the tame one. I am the most grown-up and tame one out of like the people that I know. Like, I wish that like I wish that I could do like a IRL stream with some of my boys, and you could hear the yarns we have and the stuff we say, bro. We'll be famous as fuck. Straight up. Like, I watch like all those IRL. Well, I don't like watch all of those IRL, but you know, you see clips, and you know, you see like I've seen clips of like these streamers, and then I've like gone into their stream and watched the stream, and it's so fucking boring. And I'm like, that content that you had in a party of 50 people, all famous as and all that, boys, we'll chew that up with just me and 4 of the boys. 10,000 times funnier. 100 million times the content. Like, people would lose their mind. You'd probably actually get kicked off the platform if you've seen half the fucking shit we do. And like, I watch that shit and I'm like, boys, this is so dry and stale. I can't believe there's a whole generation of people eating this shit up. Like, it like full blows my mind. Like, Kiwis and Aussie fellas and like UK fellas, like the UK streamers, bro, mud, bro. Like, mud. Like, those fellas that walk around like they're tough, bro, they will get dropped in this country. Like, who's that fella? Who's that? Oh, fuck, I don't even know their names, bro, those helms. Like, bro, they will get rocked, bro, like, down here. Like, those guys that, like, walk around and there's that big-ass guy, he's like that UK guy. Like, that other guy that goes around, I mean, he seems like a genuine, super nice dude. But that dude that, like, goes around and, like, tries people's coffees, and he's got that big-ass chin and all that sort of shit. Bro, you do that at the wrong coffee shop down here, bro, the barista will smash you. Like, it's like, bro, I buzz out, bro. Like, I watched, like, on the weekend, I watched, like, all of those main, like, streamer fellas that were on Kick, like, just, like, scan through their shit, and I'm like, fuck, this is gay as. Like, what's wrong with these cunts? Like, what's wrong with, like, how do people... Fuck, I got no idea. I mean, you guys probably feel the same too, but I'm like, bro... Like, if you knew some of my mates, some of my bros and that, I reckon you could just, like, one conversation with us together, and if there was a camera in the corner, boys, it'll fuck yous up. Yous would be like, yous will be having belly aches, laughing all night at, like, the stupidity of just, like, the shit we get up to. Like, probably, but I'm not gonna lie, probably, like, heaps of shit would just get banned, eh? Like, like, Twitch will be like, oh, no, you need to boot it, you need to go to Kick. Kick will be like, oh, fuck, he's like pushing the boundary, and it's like, it's just standard down here. Like, this is what the fellas are like down here. Just loose cunts. Just fucking loose cunts. Our favourite saying is, see you next Tuesday. See you in the Northern Territory. YouTube doesn't like it when we say that. We love to see an IRL all clouded stream. But honestly, I reckon you'll buzz, bro. Like, if I just got a carload of the boys, and like, fuck, just took yous out for a day. Like, if we just went like, boys, let's just go to the pub, park the GoPro up, and just talk shit and ramble, boys, yous will fucking roll, bro. And yous will roll at, like, the munters that are around New Zealand. Like, bro, we got stalked from, like, this homeless lady, bro, and she, like, joined our conversation without joining our conversation, and was, like, laughing at all our jokes. Like, she was, like, at another table, and, like, she was, like, smoking all the butts or whatever the fuck she was doing. And then, like, she's, like, listening in, and it's like she's a part of our conversation, because she's, like, cracking up at all the jokes. And then, like, at the same token, she's, like, waiting for us to leave so she can pinch our chips off the table. Boys, it's wild. That's wild. There's absolute munters in this country. I mean, there's munters in every country. But I reckon you guys would absolutely crack up at Kiwi shit. These will roll. There's a palatable terror whenever a lot of streamers even see something in a game like a poster or a trick on the wall. It's really pathetic. You could never have a mouth tape to that level. Yeah, I mean, I think like probably a lot of the streaming community like somewhere started like super genuine, and then they got like traction, and then like because of it, I suppose like they have to, I don't know, like align with certain morals, do things certain ways, or, you know, super caring about what the internet thinks. And you know, because you don't want to, like, if it's your dream job, boys, and like you manage to leave your 9 to 5 to do your dream job, I could fully appreciate it. Like on my end of the fence, like, my dream job, boys, and this is going to sound probably fucking out of it to you fellas, but like, I envision, if you could be as wild as you can, like anything, like the most like, oh man, I want to like have a smoothie bar that invented the snozberries, and the snozberries taste like snozberries. Lick the blueberries taste like blueberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries. Boys, like super outlandish. The dreamiest of dream jobs. We all have to do this life coach thing at work. XL Daily finished his today. My slot was after his. And like, I don't know, 1 or 2 sessions ago, this is the question that he asked me. I'm sure sometimes he doesn't know how to take me. Or like, I think like maybe sometimes he thinks like I'm not thinking the way that I'm thinking. And then like he'll like ask me a question, and I suppose because there's like at the level of like where me and XL Daily are, like throughout the company at that level of like management and stuff, like there's probably like quite a level of professionalism that like people conduct themselves by. I don't, boys, I don't give a fuck. You know, obviously when I got an auditor there, or obviously in certain situations, of course I'm going to conduct myself a certain way. Fuck's sakes, you got the government auditing you. Like, of course you're going to know how to, you know, hey, how's it going? Yeah, have a good day. Yeah, hey sir, how is it? Pleasure to meet you. You know, of course you're going to do all the pleasantries and that. And then outside of that, once that's gone, you know, You go back to being the marshmallow warlord, boys, hunting out the marshmallows. But one of the things that came up, he's like, dream job, and I was like, I don't fucking know this. Production, like management. And he's like, yeah, but like dream job, like super. And I'm like, well, like, what are we talking when you say out there? Like, brother, what are we talking about when you say out there? He's like, out there, outlandish, can be crazy, whatever you're feeling. You know, he's like, that's because he used to be like the CEO of the company back in the days when we were all little girls. And I was like, oh, like whatever I wish, whatever I want as a dream job. He's like, yeah, like dreams, wild, big, huge. And I was like, are we talking like brother? Are we talking like Elon Musk put people on Mars huge? He's like, yeah, exactly, huge, massive. Like whatever you know, put your mind's eye, put that third ball head to use, and you know, picture that shit. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I got it. And he's like, all right, hit me. And he writes it all down and shit, puts it in your fucking plan and all that stuff. And I was like, I want to be a part of a machine, a company, a machine that's like the Death Star, He's like, the Death Star. I was like, the Death Star? Star Wars? Blow up the planets and shit? He's like, Death Star. I was like, yeah, I want to be a part of the company, or the equivalent in the human world of what the Death Star is. I want that to be the company. And I don't even want to beat the competition. I want to destroy them like that Death Star destroys the planet. I want to see all the people that belong to the opposition's companies homeless. Motherfucker, I want to see their houses foreclosed. I want to see their kids starve. I want to see them done. Gone. Finito. Exactly like how those planets... I want to crush everything that's in our path. That's the sort of company that I want to belong to. And he's like, look at him, he's like, Jesus Christ. You know, like that me, Jesus Christ. Like, he's like, okay. He wants to be the best. Nah, not the best, the baddest. I want to be a part of the baddest company. Like, everything, like all that Rio Tinto shit, all that Amazon shit, all that thing, the Walmart shit, where all the mom and pop stores close, everything, everybody, yeah, ha, ha, ha. You chose the wrong team. That's the sort of company that I want to belong to. And he's like looking at me like, okay, that's yep, sweet, yeah, man, yeah, that's your dreams. I'm wondering what XL Daily says. XL Daily's probably like, get me out of this place. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. One Aussie barbecue with beers would take over IRL scene. Bro, that's what I'm saying, Jimmy. Like, bro, down here, and I don't know why it's like not really a thing. Like, does it have to be made a thing? Like, if people could see what it's like down here, bro, it would roll cunts. It would roll cunts. Like, what's that thing? What's that YouTube channel? What's that YouTube channel? And they travel all around to like the Aussie streets, like after the clubs and that. And they just like interview like piss cunts. What's that? You guys will know the channel. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Bro, I love that. Like, I watch that and I'm like, it is so funny. And like, it's a massive channel. Like, heaps of people are into it. And that's just random people walking down the street. You know what I mean? Wait till you guys go to it. Like they said, an Aussie barbecue. Go to a house party. Go to a porch party. Shed party. Boys. Wild. And I'm not saying like in other countries, like they don't have that sort of stuff as well. I'm just saying, like, it's so crazy, like, how much shit could get, how much traction that sort of stuff could get. Like, let's say, for example, if, like, I did something like that and I showed you guys to it, it'll be a good laugh, but it's not something I could do all the time. Like, partying all the time is, like, not for me. Like, I'm way beyond that. Motherfuckers, I'm almost 40. I'm an old man. I'm way too old to be doing that sort of shit. But I genuinely think, like, if you guys seen, like, you know, those sides of things, it'll be 10,000 times more entertaining than any of the streamers that are out there online. Like, I find myself when I'm, like, watching the streams, I, like, might go back to the start, and then I'm, like, I'm just skipping through it. I'm, like, boring. And it's like, oh, it really is all about the clip farms. So it's really just an hour of nothing for a 15-second clip. The one funny moment that somebody has in an 8-hour stream. It's really, really wild. Don't offend others when others can be offended regardless of what you do. Yeah, there's heaps of people get super triggered. Once pleasantries are over and done with, the full gas, no brakes grill. Oh, bro, honestly, boys, I wish it was possible to film or stream like work and that sort of stuff. And you could just like spend a minute where like with everybody like I work with in a day-to-day, all the funny moments, all that sort of shit, you guys will roll. Absolutely roll. It'll absolutely roll you. Like, just like all the different personalities, like all the stories. Like, I could tell you so much stories about stuff. And at the same time, like, I can't tell you guys so much stories. Like, if I was just like a standard staff member, but I'll be knocking hard. If I was just a standard nigger on the line, I would be knocking like a motherfucker. I would be telling yous everything. I'll be like, yeah, man. Like, I'd be like, every night the law would be coming out. Like, you guys have had a snapshot of like, and then in the back of my mind, like I'm half editing stuff because I'm also aware of like my position in the company. But boys, I'll be going nuts. I mean, that sort of shit. You got a foreman walking around with a painted German helmet, with a band taped up here, has a fucking stroke and everybody cheers. You know, like, old mate pushes the wrong button. Whatever the fuck he did, electrocute himself, I don't know. Boom, drops there dead. It's like, keep working. Look, I stand over top of him. Move, nigga. Get the fuck out the way. You're in my way. What the fuck's wrong with you? Like, boys, I could rattle off so much shit that I wish that you guys could. I could have a GoPro and I could show yous a day in the life. Yous would absolutely fizz out. Yous would love it. Yous would love it. And it would be like an episode, like all the personalities, it would be like an episode, and then like you guys would be in there like talking shit about like some of these cunts. Like, you'd be like, oh fuck, I hate this fat cunt. Oh, I'm glad the bro finally fired him. Like, I mean, one of those ones, like boys, yous would absolutely roll. You'd be like, yeah, I hate that bitch, fucking useless bitch. But unfortunately, it's one of those things where it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. And like one day I'll move on. Boys, one day I'll move on. And I'll, like, from that place, and I'll be able to tell you everything. And we will have content for fucking decades. Content for decades. Half the funny or fucked up shit, like, I don't even remember. And then, like, I just, like, randomly remember. Because, like, we're in the ecosystem where we're, like, remembering and sharing those stories 24/7 at work anyway. Like, we're all like, oh, bro, remember that time that cunt fucking... You know, we're all laughing, whatever. It's just one of those things. I think it's, like... It's not institutionalized. What do you call it? Boys, so I gotta... Oh, bro, we're gonna get another PB. We only just hit demon mode. We got to get these sabs off our back. Once we get these sabs off our back, what did we do different here? I reckon we're actually going to have to... Yeah, we got fast up. Boys, where was I going? I was going to say something. Damn it, I was going to say something. I got distracted by getting a PB. Damn it. It was going to be a good yarn too. And then I lost focus by accidentally focusing on the tower. I promise I won't do that again, boys. Maybe you should have answered concentration camp commander just to see how we would react. Concentration camp commander, bros. Boys, seriously, like, all of that sort of stuff, bro. YouTube's like, because it scans every video with AI. Every video it scans with AI. It takes like 20 minutes. The streams, it will scan it. So it'll be scanning the stream now. But it'll be scanning, what it scans for now is like obvious alerts. Like, you know, there's like super illegal shit, you know, stuff with kids, all that sort of stuff. It'll be scanning that now. But then afterwards it starts scanning the language. And it scans it for like, it takes a couple hours. and it's just like scanning through everything that you're saying. Probably half the stuff in my accent, it probably like doesn't really pick it up. But I don't have the accent. Google's got the accent. I don't have accent. Y'all have got the accent. Oh no, is it the boss is going to get us? It was a ray. What is that? A ray got us, boys. Alright, let's look how much damage we're losing. Minus 392 levels. Blech. There it is, boys. There it is. Ban 30 minutes for sure. Since it's just in case Uncle Adam and Papa Kev are in the chat. Oh, bro. Somebody find work, bro. Like, that doesn't have enough to pop a grievance case. Will be like, just clip a section and be like, he just told the story about that time that. And then she's over. That's all she wrote. Oh, look, what's this? Orb speed? Let's have a look at the orb speed, boys. What tab's that in? Orb speed 13.54. Let's have a look at what 2% does. 13.76. Well, Mockles. Well. Look, boys. 1638. Well, we're gonna take that. 1648. So we got a PB. PB on a PB on a PB. Excellent battle conditions. Up the amp bot, boys. Up the amp bot. We gotta be happy with that, boys. We gotta take the dub. Lock you. Lock you. Yeah, it stays locked. Boom, we got a spare lock. And then we go back. Boom. Not there. Turn all this down. I like how every time I do this I forget what the configuration is, like something's changed. like we're doing anything different. Okay, yep. Damn, that would have been so good if we got our project funding, eh? That would have been so good. Multiverse Nexus 4-star. Let's go. Max that. Oh, no. What do we do? 100. 50. Oh, 50. Fuck's going on here? What's going on here, Uncle Fuds? Ah, let's do it the long way. And 61. Bang. And then this. Boom. And then we go BH Diddy. Yeah, that's why I couldn't spend all that coin. And then we need another gun. We need another gun. Oh, not tier 22. Holy moly. Let's turn everything on. Turn stun off because I forgot to do that the other time. Black hole on. Change our orbs. And we're going to put workshop orbs out. 39. And then we're going to go here. And then we're going to surrender. And then we're going to retry. And then now we're good to go. Faster orbs now, boys. We're up. Protectors. And then we're just sailing it out. And generally, I've forgotten something. I want to be the guy that turns on that incinerator. My bracket 5th to 10th, within a handful of waves, all trying to outdo each other. Yeah, I'm thinking that this bracket kind of looks like that too, eh? Like there's a few, like this pocket here. Wow, I don't know. This is a pretty good bracket, man. Like listening to some of the guys' brackets. 7th. We might actually hold out on 7th. The other guy that was at 1600 waves looks like he's shot past, so he's probably tweaked something. Dude, if we end up at 7th, we're up. Thanks for the bracket. You sure can pick them, especially when you're not trying to pick them. That's the craziness. I don't think I've ever tried to like properly, I don't know what you call it. Like I've never looked up the thing to pick out the time and, you know, any of that sort of carry on. But this is like after tea time for me, after a shower, after a shave. This is like the window. This is the window, boys. This is the window. Both project funding and presets. Wondering if there's something that I've forgotten. I always forget something. Boys, what an epic stream. What an epic stream. Shout out to Sven too for throwing the dono. Farming run finished. Dude, did you farm that run? He farmed it. What about this cheeky guy farmed the bracket? Oh, tint perks on. I did that last time. After the last tourney stream. I didn't pick the perks. I didn't do auto perks. And I did a overnight amateur. Look at the poison swamp. We got some uptime now, boys. We got some uptime now. What's the difference? So after one perma poison swamp, how much more stones to get a second perma? Boys, if we hold 7th. Oh, we're just shy. But maybe by this weekend's tourney, we might be able to get a perma poison swamp. I joined the bracket with my mate. Let's go. Bro, the amount of people that like will jump into their bracket and then they'll see that we're in their bracket and then they come and like jump into the live. It's super choicey. It's like, hey, I'm in your bracket. I see your name. Like, that's like wicked. Do we do the cheesy ass one and we change our name? Or clouded YouTube? Or do we just hide our name? Hide our name to the Commander concentration camp. 2 perma poison swamps, very expensive without sub mods, but easy with them. Fuck, we'd have to drop something, eh? So how the hell do you get it in farm? Do you like actually have to run it in farm? What would you need? Like drop the duration, or drop the chronofield speed, and then on 241 and over here do poison swamp. I think you need substats for more poison swamps. Oh, okay. So is that maxed out in the workshop? Not even 2 perma poison swamps. So how the hell do people get 3? Oh, assist mods. Ugh. Do we have to do that? I mean, maybe for tourney, there could be a bit of spicing up. 90-second duration. Just to get 2. Boys, how the hell are people getting 3? Oh, that's dumb. I thought you could just like do it through the workshop. 90-second duration, 45-second cooldown, and and you need substats for that and assist efficiency. Oh, rubbish! So now we're just gonna have a little pussy puddle on the screen, just a little green puddle. We don't even get to get two. Oh. So I might as well just stop at one then. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be like that. Like, what would you drop? What would you drop on your, like, thing one? Do you start, like, knocking off... Do you, like, start knocking off, like, chain lightning chance? Because that assumption is if you're putting that much stones into it, so chain lightning chance and then add in, and then put in, or chain lightning quant or something, whatever, and then put in like poison swamp. Like, is it one of those ones? Pretty sure if you do all the min max, you can have 4. Wow, 4 poison swamps. Wait, so like if you max, I suppose it's hella expensive, eh? So if you max out this, does that only give you like 1.5 poison swamps? So 1 perma and like half another one. Oh, I feel duped now. I was like, thought like, oh yeah, and then you spend this much and then only a little bit more and you get 2 permas. So you kind of like 1 perma and a little bit of some. And then even in saying that, it's not like the poison swamps are spawning on a different side of the screen. Like, they might even just land on top of each other. But Tony put 10-second poison swamp cooldown and 5-second on the assist. Max is -10 on both and +10. Immuno says cap is 50-second cooldown with stones and 100-second duration with stones. So gold box without substats is 2 perma. So you can get 2 perma just through stones. But is it like super expensive? I suppose I should look this shit up, eh? And stop harassing you fellas. And then I suppose then you start looking at things like running Harmony Conductor to get a chance to miss. Max Poison Swap Workshop is 100 duration and 50 cooldown. Man, how expensive is that? I asked AI. Shall I ask it again? AI mode. How much to gold box poison swamp in poison swamp duration and cooldown in the tower idle defense? Let's see what AI tells me. 3,600 stones. God damn. That's an expensive toy, eh? Damn, that's an expensive toy. Whoa, 5,500. So AI's not even right. 5,500, bro. Might as well get what? 60% substat efficiency. Get another 20 seconds added to the duration and cooldown with max assist mod, making your poison swamp 120 second duration, 30 second cooldown, giving you 4 perma. Oh man. Boys, that's an expensive toy. That might be way above our grade. Is that this like we're talking something that's way above the grade of somebody that's at 80,000 stones, aren't we? That's wild. Damn, 5,500 stones. Let's say from so if we did that from where we are and we gold boxed to get that poison swamp, that'll be like 5% of our entire lifetime stones. There's probably somewhere way smarter we could put stones than that. Like if we went down that route, everybody would probably be like, "What the hell are you doing, mate?" Like we would have to fully commit, and then like if we were committing to something that lavish, that much of a lavish toy, I reckon then you should be rolling a Poison Swamp Plus build, and then. I don't know if that's, if you're going to spend that, in fucking hell. The only way I'd do it if there was a change to Poison Swamp. If we went so deep into Poison Swamp. Maybe we just stick with the 1 perma. And we just count our blessings at 1 perma. Yeah, I think maybe we just count our blessings with 1 perma. But I like low-key had it in my mind like, yeah, we'll get a perma, give it a little bit of time, pick up a second one. But that sounds crazy, boys. One will be okay, though. A little bit of extra stun. Can't complain. If it manages to stun something, it can stun them for like 10 seconds. Like, that's huge. Like, that's definitely huge. It's nothing to turn our nose up at. What's this? Okay. Crit chance, 2%. That's pretty big. Almost in a day or two, I should have enough to get another click in the range. And then we just keep mucking around with this while we wait for our... Oh shit, we're almost max. Is that max or is there a level after that? There must be a level after that. It must round off at 1.3. So we got to get this. We got to get heaps of levels in this. 3 seconds. Plus another. We got like 6 seconds. Like, bro, it's going to take ages to get back to bot. I'm just storing the substats. This thing, we can just keep labbing this core one for ages. Take it like to like 20%. I'm going to get to the breakpoint of 25% and then I'm going to pause it. I'm just like pretty much just going to leave it running. Watch feed 29, absolutely juice Poison Swamp. Bro, Zorg, I'm not going to lie. That's what I'm hoping for. That they make Poison Swamp or Smart Missiles rippy as, and then I won't have to look like, okay, 20,000 stones down the road. Like, it's not time yet to be looking for a second damage dealer, but it will come around the corner sooner than we expect, and then we'll be at the stage of looking for a second damage dealer. We'll be at that stage sometime soon, but my thing is kind of like the decisions that I'm making now should be factoring in what a second damage dealer will be in X amount of time. So it's not the time to invest, but yeah, decisions that I'll be making should be thinking about that direction. That hey, at 100,000 stones, pick up a second damage dealer. The moment Clouded realizes his life choices. Damn. I thought it was going to be like easy as to get like 2 permas. I don't think like it was going to be that expensive. I'll be happy with 1 though. That's cool. That kind of just like solidifies in my mind. Like we just get to 1 and then we don't like pipe dream that we're going to get like anything else. And we just chill. We just chill with it. Roll with it. You know what I mean, boys? And then we just move on to the next thing. So probably after the Perma Poison Swamp, we'll probably look at like those masteries, get the miss chance. Something like that. Maybe slow aura. I mean, there probably could be an argument that there's probably like those 1,000 stones could probably be going elsewhere. Which is absolutely true. Absolutely could be going elsewhere. Because I don't really think like... I feel like the miss chance is a really good one. Like 25% chance to miss is huge, boys. Because like I feel like with that landmine stun mastery, it doesn't only help just in standard farm with a very mild chance to miss. It also helps and should help in tourney with a mild chance to miss, but it should also help in attack dissonance. There should be that added chance to miss should help us survive longer. You can always slowly build the second one up over time. 100%. 100%. When we know what direction the game's going, then like start looking down that direction. And like we got to see what tournament changes bring and all that sorts of stuff. I didn't think my V8 Ute would use so much fuel. It's kind of like that one. And I mean, like, I'm not going to lie, like, I mean, I kind of imagine that Poison Swamp, like, all the problems that I have in farm, like, Poison Swamp Plus would shred those problems to pieces. But then I feel like all it will leave is fleets. Like, it'll help shred bosses. It'll help shred tank ultimate, which are absolute pain in the butt. But then the only thing that's left to be a problem becomes fleets when a fleet spawns. So it's kind of like... I'm wondering if we can have something that can help deal with the trash mobs on the screen and deal with fleets. So I'm hoping that a Poison Swamp rework makes that, because then we can stick with OA. We can run like a high CF build with plenty of swamps and OA, and we'll be good, fam. We'll have 2 damage dealers. Chain Lightning will be fanning out. Everything will be hitting the green booger puddle. And then like we can just go guns blazing into it. 21-inch Poison Swamps. It'll be like 21-inch skid marks, eh? 21-inch skid marks on the screen. Yeah, that's interesting. You know what I should have did? I probably should have looked up the charts first. But at least, what is it, 1,400 stones or 1,800 stones or whatever it's cost us to get 1 perma poison? And we're right there, boys. We're right there. Like, what are we looking at? We're right around the corner. 5 seconds duration. And 5-second cooldown. Possibly by next tourney, we'll have a perma poison swamp. And then we move on to the next thing. Then we just move on to the next buzz. And it'll give us something to think about for what's coming next. Something to think about, boys. So, gents, 2-hour stream. Bro, absolutely epic. Bro, again, shout out to Sven. Absolute mass love for the dono, bro. That had us, boys, that had us like absolutely vibing. We were fucking loving that. The strobe lights of all the flashes, boys. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been super. We got a epic dim core, so I absolutely cannot complain. Like, I happily take that any day of the week. It is not a fail if you get a dim core. This banner, I think we've got on like 2 or 3 dim cores. So absolutely stoked with that. Like there's like, I'm stoked with that. But it would have been so clutch if we pulled that project funding on stream. Like, boys, Uncle Fuds is, as I tell you, boys, it's all that time when I was, all that long time ago, when I was a little girl and I spilt grapefruit juice on his favourite rug, and he's just held it against me ever since. He's making sure that the module gods are against us, but boys, we will persevere. We will lock in and we will get that. We've got 5 days left on the banner. 5 days left on the banner. We've picked up, since this banner, we've picked up like 3 5-stars. So it's slowly increasing the chance of us getting what we want. Do you know what's going to happen, boys? We're finally going to get the last ancestral, or the last copy to get the project funding. And then all of a sudden we're going to get heaps of copies of project funding when we don't need heaps. We're already going to have it ancestral. Like, god damn. Poison Swamp doesn't do anything without levels of Poison Swamp Plus. Poison Swamp Plus is mainly for bosses, fleets, tank ult, and anything hang out for a long while. I'm super thinking about like tank ult. That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Cheers for another crack up stream. Well done on the PB. Yeah, boys, what about the PB? 1648. Where did we end up settling with? Ah, these guys are all fighting. These guys are all having a fight. PJ says, night mate, congrats on the BP. Cheers, bro. Super appreciate you. I didn't get a BP because the ultimate weapon down battle condition, but I'm sure many will. 100%. 100%. Yeah, what a fun stream, boys. What a fun stream. I promise you one day I will get fired from work and we can tell all the crack up stories. All the crack up stories in the world. Hope you get that project funding before the tournament. It would be a nice surprise for the next tourney, but boys, if we don't get it, it is what it is. It's all shits and gigs. It's all shits and gigs until someone giggles and shits. We call it the shiggles. It's all well and good until someone gets the shiggles. So, gents, like always, absolutely appreciate you. Thank yous all for being a part of our journey, and thank you all for showing up tonight. Boys, unlocked tier 22. Got hit up with the donos from Sven. Got another dim core. Got a PB. You can't ask for anything better than that, boys. You absolutely can't ask for anything better than that. So, if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.